Hey Mojoholics, welcome back to What's Your Mojo, the weekly show where we fill you in on what you might have missed last week, give you a sneak peek on what's coming up next week, ask your feedback, and answer viewer FAQs. What came first, the music or the misery? In case you missed it, this week we finished up our series on the top 10 decade-defining hard rock and heavy metal songs. Did your fave make the cut? Did you get all air guitar-y and practice your scissor kicks and stuff? Does your neck hurt because of all the headbanging? Glad you liked it. How do you feel about stunts? I think they're pretty cool myself, and this week we released top 10 movie stunts. And I have to say, it's a really awesome list. Plus, you get to hear about actors getting their heads cracked open and stuff. And in honor of the release of The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, we updated our bio on Jennifer Lawrence to bring you all the cool stuff she's done since the first Hunger Games movie. So if you love her as much as everybody else does, it's definitely worth a peek. All you Mojoholics know it's the weekend time, and that means it's time to feed your addiction with a much-needed Mojothon. And we've got all sorts of content for you to keep you occupied, I guarantee it. We've got another series this weekend for you guys. Top 10 sci-fi movies per decade, starting today with the 1950s and going all the way to the all-time list next Friday. Get ready for The Blob, The Thing, The Fly, and more. If you've been paying attention, you know how I feel about time travel. Spoiler alert, I dig it. So that's why our list of the top 10 time travel video games, which comes out on Saturday, is right up my alley. And finally on Sunday, we've got something a little bit unusual for you. Top 10 sports that are entertaining to watch. We rank sports by how fun they are to observe. No physical activity necessary. It doesn't get better than that. Are you guys ready for some trivia? Let's do it. Which of the following statements is the most true? Freddie Mercury loved cats. Freddie Mercury collected stamps. Freddie Mercury loved Jimi Hendrix, or all of the above. You are correct if you said all of the above. Yes, actually, Freddie Mercury wrote a song about his favorite cat, and that song was called Delilah. Go figure. If you want to test your knowledge on that or anything else, head over to WatchMojo.com/trivia. Anyway, I'm talking to you about Queen and Freddie Mercury because November 24th, 1991 is the day Freddie passed away. So if you want to keep his memory alive by listening to some jams, check these videos out. The history of Queen and Freddie Mercury, top 10 classic rock bands, top 10 Queen songs, another top 10 Queen songs, top 10 frontmen in rock, top 10 outrageous male music fashion icons, top 10 Grammy snubs, top 10 male vocalists, and many, many more. Also, don't forget to make your way over to WatchMojo.com/calendar to see thousands of our older, equally timely videos. And while you're there, make sure to vote on the topics that matter most to you so we can tailor our future videos to your tastes. Before we ask you guys your opinions on a few of our lists, we thought we'd let you see where your hard work gets you. Top 10 fights in nightclubs and bars, top 10 sexiest mainstream movies, and top 10 movie stunts are all already online. Thanks again for your help in choosing those lists. But we have even more lists in need of your input this week. To start, for all you Pokemon fans, top 10 Pokemon battles from the animated show. Do you think Pikachu battles best, or Charizard, or someone else? Well, let us know by voting. Next up, top 10 movie thieves. I'm gonna go with Aladdin and his little partner in crime, Abu, but you let us know who you think steals the best. Next, top 10 worst teen movies of all time. And guess what? Twilight is winning on the suggest page right now. I'm so surprised. But anyway, let us know which teen movie disappointed you the most. And finally, a little celebrity nonsense. Top 10 worst celebrity baby names. Northwest, Apple, Kal-El. I can write this list off the top of my head, but you should vote anyway. And as always, be sure to head over to WatchMojo.com/suggest to let us know what you think. And while you're there, make sure to exercise your right to vote on any other lists you might have an opinion on. Back on the red couch with my friends Captain America and Thor and Hulk. Oh, and Dan.
Hiya. All right, let's get right to the questions. Flying Dogs asks, do Dear Watch Mojo, since you answered the question to most Marvel movie you're looking forward to, how about the DC movie coming up? Sick. Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, etc. And to watch any comic book TV shows like Arrow, Flash, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., etc. Sick. Thank you for your answer. =, close bracket.
Okay, so I think growing up, I was always kind of more interested in the DC comics anyway. So I'm super excited about Batman vs. Superman because I'm that one person that likes Ben Affleck. Go figure. Wonder Woman, I don't know. I don't really like the new costume, but what are you gonna do? And I don't watch any like those shows. I used to watch Smallville, but it's not on anymore.
I unfortunately don't watch any of those WB shows. However, I am looking forward as well to Batman vs. Superman, mainly because I want it to do well and I want the internet to eat its words. I know a lot of people were like, oh, Ben Affleck's not going to be good as Batman. I bet it's going to be okay, and everyone's going to be like, oh, it was pretty good.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see.
If you think he's a douche, Bruce Wayne is a douche.
Right?
Well, I've got one here from Richard Bain who wants to know, hey, Dan and Rebecca. If you could only watch one more movie in your lifetime, which movie would you pick? My choice would be Jurassic Park. Good choice.
Well, one movie I used to watch on repeat when I was really young, or younger, was Clerks. And that's like, and it has no real high points or low points. It's really just sort of a steady thing. So I think if you were forced to watch one movie again and again forever, which sounds like endless torture to me, I think that would be a good one.
I think I probably will watch Back to the Future for the rest of my life over and over again. So it's probably just gonna be the deal.
We all saw that coming.
Yeah, I know. I did.
Yeah. I've got another one here from Crimson Ninetail. Hello, Dan and Rebecca. I'm curious, what are your stands on film reboots? Some I like and some not so much. Where do you draw the lines? Thank you and stay warm up there.
Well, I don't really look at them as reboots so much as just individual movies that happen to be about a thing I've already seen a thing about. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, make your face. But anyway, if the movie's good, then I like it. And if it happens to be a reboot, fantastic. That being said, a lot of reboots suck.
This is true. I know there's sort of like a reboot fatigue that's going on. Like there's like an oversaturation of reboots in the market these days.
Aren't they talking about rebooting Amazing Spider-Man already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I mean, that's, you know, so like I guess audiences are experiencing sort of a reboot fatigue. But at the same time, like Rebecca said, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. So you got to judge them case by case.
Superman Returns stuff.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Let's finish up by reading some comments of the week. Logan Buckeye 11 was surprised about how few people Ash thinks watch WMFAQ. Only 1%, huh? We're the outlaws, the 1%ers. We should get biker jackets with Watch Mojo on the back.
Josh Pierpoint commented on what he thought #1 would be on top 10 iconic fashion moments in movies and TV. Rachel from Friends is my guess. Every mother had that racial cut. Even Steve the janitor. I don't know why we need to cuss in that, but anyway, fun fact, I actually got Phoebe's haircut, not Rachel's, so there you go.
Brian Stanton made a funny on top 10 hard rock and heavy metal songs of the 1970s. Well, the drummer for AC/DC is on a highway to jail because, you know, he was accused of hiring a hitman or whatever.
Kris A commented on the show last week, My Little Pony, a special chow mein from a local Chinese, topics, and game over. Oh man, what a weird Saturday.
Michael Moynihan wrote a short story in the comments last week. My phone ran out of power. I was watching WatchMojo. I raised my face from the screen and I noticed I was in the middle of Best Buy wearing my shirt as my pants and my pants as my shirt. I had no idea how I got there. I remember when I started watching, I was listening to it while playing Skyrim. Now I'm here and I don't know why. I'm a Mojo-holic.
ZenDaddy621 says, Happy birthday, Dan. I'll drink a beer in your honor. Beer.
And finally, Sakaki Yuya wants to know, will you both ever stop being so awesome? I hope not. Anyway, guys, thanks as always for the questions and comments. If you'd like more of your questions answered, be sure to tune in to the FAQ show with Rebecca and Ash, which airs once a week.
Oh, there you go. And of course, if you want your questions answered, leave them here in the comments. Catch us on Twitter or Facebook, or email us at watch@WatchMojo.com. Don't forget the hashtag WMFAQ. And if you want a nifty t-shirt, head over to WatchMojo.com/store. And actually, we have more merch now. Fun fact. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and tune in again next time for another edition of What's Your Mojo? Okay, we'll do it live.